was that?
We're alive! Happy New Year! Jason and I are here!
What an incredible voice. No, really. That's a sweet voice. You said that your mom was an opera singer.
She
right?
was an opera singer, and my mom didn't believe I had a good voice, so she never ever gave me lessons. I learned in church.
You live
And
in church.
not a Baptist church. I had to learn in a Catholic church because that's the intonation that they have in the Catholic church.
Right.
Gospel singers are, yes, Lord Jesus.
Oh, yeah. There's
You know, because they
a
sing from their
lot of
bosom.
singing and
From
there's
their
like
bosom.
Yeah.
Catholics sing.
It's all angelic.
It's all amazing.
All the choirs are
Angelic kind of
behind,
sounding.
right?
Yes,
They're
yes.
Like in the rafters.
Yes.
They're in the loft, in the choir loft. Whereas the Baptists, they're all out in front, right?
Jason, can we move the table over? Oh, see the rug. Let's move the table over. I'm always fixing this damn thing. Stay right there.
It's
Jason.
true. It's true. You're always fixing it.
Jason, I'm on top of you. Go ahead. Move over just a little. Don't be afraid.
Whoa.
Hi guys. How is everyone? Alyssa's mommy, New York.
Happy New Year.
30 plus, amazing. Hi, can I live? Tracy, you predicted the...
Did you?
Yes,
Did you?
I did.
She did end up getting like whooped.
Oh, my son is messaging me. Oh.
Like in the first minute, was it?
45 seconds. I told her not to fight.
Wow.
I told you guys, send that to her and... Oh, my God. She can... Look at this. This was New Year's Eve.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
How cute is that?
Excuse me, we're having a private moment
We need
here.
to...
Oh, that's amazing.
Look at that.
Someone said that we make a nice couple.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Who
We're
said
not
that?
a couple, but every new person says that. Everybody new that comes on says,
Uh,
"Is that your husband?"
I'm your TV husband.
That's what we said you were. You're my TV
That's right.
husband.
That's right.
We like that.
I am the rabbi wizard. Oh, did you know that I'm part Jewish? Just watching the steam. I'm just seeing if you're like...
Jason, either I discovered that I'm Jewish or I will put a Jew in me. Either way, it's going to happen.
Wow, you heard it here first.
It's okay if the new people want to call us a couple. It's okay. They're new. They'll discover who we are. And I only like to curse the ones out that don't believe in my gift. But if they don't start on the Jewish thing, oh my God. Jason, then talk to Jason.
Are you okay?
Jason's so wrong. She forgot. Right. I forgot. Jason. Either I find out that my bloodline is Jewish or I put a Jew in me. So y'all figure that one out.
Yeah, that one sounds like pretty sexy, actually. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I cannot help myself.
Oh my God. Okay. So we have a couple of things to discuss, my peoples.
Can you move your cards over to the other side of the table? Because your cards are hogging up all of
Because
my
I spread
side.
out. I spread out. I'm a spreader. Ew.
Wow.
What? You're chasing, they're loving you today.
They
We
love
have
you.
a situation.
What is the situation?
Listen, when Ciara finally announces what the sex of the baby is, or if it is twins, then I'll go back to my, as usual, predicted it. Where's my cup? Predicted it. But until she makes an announcement, she's a teaser. So she's teasing the public, and I hate it. So when she finally announces it, you guys send me the notices. Other than that, I'm going to wait because her situation is going to be announced. But did you all hear that Janet Jackson finally announced that she had her baby? Does anybody know when it was born?
Yeah, who knows when the baby was born?
Oh, thank you. Finally, Janet, finally had her son today, Peachy? Today? Okay, I was talking to Jason about this, and I'm hot. I'm hot right now. Today? Lies. They said today?
That is what you said.
She announced her pregnancy in April. So unless she announced it right after ejaculation, that baby cannot be born in January. No.
I'm not doubting.
No.
Yeah.
That baby cannot be born in January. So.
Was it artificially inseminated? Was it artificially?
Who knows?
Put in.
Who knows? It was brought. The baby was brought. The baby should be a toddler by now. That's what I'm saying. The baby is grown. We waited so long for the announcement of this baby that's not Janet's.
Handed the car keys over.
The baby was brought. You know, interesting enough.
Now they said the baby was born a few weeks ago.
Because nobody was believing that today crap. Baby name is Aisa. Aisa. It's a surrogate baby. You know, it's a surrogate baby. I'm sorry.
How old is Janet Jackson?
50.
That's problematic. I mean, it gets...
No, I didn't do Pisces yet. I'm doing it.
It's iffy.
Okay, enough with Janet, because there's more to come from this baby. And
I mean, that's a whole other episode. We'll
wait.
Are you still doing all of the horoscopes?
Yes, but it's my understanding that they want you to do all of the horoscopes, Jason.
Who's said that?
They, the peoples. Our peoples. They want you to do all of the horoscopes.
Because I was going to ask, because I just finished up Cancer on...
But you did
last
December Cancer. You didn't do January Cancer.
Well, no. I mean, Cancer was just for December.
Right. So now we have January. Would you like to do...
So I can do...
all of them.
That's just like...
It's not hard. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of pressure, but it's really fun.
All right.
Please do January Capricorn. I am, guys. I'm going to finish up. Don't worry, I'll take care
So
of
do you
it.
do a month's worth in one broadcast?
I just do every sign every month, and I finish it when I finish it. I'm trying to stay under 5 minutes, but today, you know, the 3 that I did so far, they were about 10 minutes long.
So you keep it about 10 minutes?
Or under. If you could do it in 5, it's better.
Because I found that mine were going about a half hour.
No.
Just for a week.
Well, not if you do all of them. If you do all of them, then you have to stay.
Jason does 6.
No, because everybody will be upset. I know my peoples. Trust me, I know them. They were so happy.
It's like, how come you didn't do the 6 I wanted?
Yes, don't. I just rather just do them all. Right. No.
Right.
And I invite you to do them all. Astrology, people just love astrology.
I love that. You're inviting me to do it. It's not like you are doing it. Do it.
No.
You're inviting it. It's like, please.
Oh, is that what happened the last time? I invited those other idiots too. I invited them. But because I was controlling it, people had a problem with it. And you know what? I decided not to care, and I just took it on myself, and I actually loved it. I love it. So much better than assigning it to someone. I just did it, and it's just amazing what comes through.
Maybe I will find that I too love it.
You will.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. Just do it. So amazing. And post it on your YouTube channel. I don't do it live, by the way. I don't do it live.
Oh, really?
No. Too distracting. I don't have time. I need to stay focused, and live would unfocus me.
Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay.
I say what I have to say, and I leave it, and you accept it for what it is. Some people have gotten the reading, and then they call me for their clarification because it was so close to home. They call me for their own reading. Was it? Thank you. Yay! Sagittarius is great. Oh, you. I always worry about my Sagittarians because they know I'm hard on Sagittarians. And so
Why?
I'm very conscious.
Why?
Because
Why?
my mom's a Sagittarian, have mother issues, hence my sister. I had to apologize to my mother this morning. My mother's dead. She's passed over and had to apologize to my mom for taking her birthright away from her with my sister. I was being more mother, and I was believing I was more mother than my own mother when she was here. And Spirit has made me suffer for that thinking. So I got healing yesterday, which I posted on Facebook, and from my IET, Myra, and I posted it on Facebook and Twitter, and she was the one that helped align me with the fact that I was mothering my sister, which means I was killing myself because I was acting like my sister's mother instead of her sister. It's a nightmare. But once I got it, I was like, I could breathe again. Like I was having such stomach issues, and I kept getting more pregnant looking, and I was like, what? I'm a thick-thighed girl, but this was really getting out of hand. The stomach part was. And once I understood that, oh, Jason, I've been so free of gastrointestinal issues from the moment of discovery, from the moment of the intellectual discovery, and I realized that I disrespected my mother. I disrespected her. So this morning I woke up, and I usually have a different prayer for God. This morning I said, Mom, I apologize. I was wrong. I said, Mom, I'm sorry. And I said, I need you. I need you like I need her. So.
Wow, that is beautiful.
And I got that from the session I had with Myra.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing healing.
Yeah. So I am my sister.
Thank you for sharing that.
That's
by
nice,
the way.
Tracy. Peace to you.
Thank you for sharing
Thank
that.
you. Oh, you guys are welcome. I just want to live my life. I'm not trying to be anything other than what I'm here to be. And so with that being said, I'm going to operate different with my sister now.
Right.
Okay. Dick Clark Productions. Did you ruin Mariah Carey? Did you sabotage her? Did you ruin her, Dick Clark Productions? What did you do to Mariah? Okay? What did you do to my Mariah? I didn't watch it, by the way. We didn't see it. My household was busy. We didn't see it.
I didn't see it as it happened. I tuned in about 11. I was taking the dogs out.
Okay.
You know, at 11:50. So I missed whatever occurred.
Yes.
I saw her beginning to sing, and it
Yeah.
all looked well, except when I was watching. Right at the beginning, it was really fake
Funky.
looking.
Yeah.
It was like, she's not singing. This is Can.
Well, at one point, she literally put the mic down, and her voice was like, oh, I was like, oh, what happened? I recapped it on YouTube, but I didn't watch it in the moment. I'm glad I didn't watch it in the moment because I wouldn't appreciate my New Year's Eve being ruined. However, so everyone can understand, we all had a tower moment. Most of us. I don't know if you did, Jason, because you're very even keel in terms of your presentation to the world. But most of us had a tower moment this year. That's why everybody has been saying it's been a horrible year. It's been a horrible year. It's the worst year ever. Blah, 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 blah. Because it was true. I didn't know I had a horrible year until I had the session with Myra yesterday. And it was through my sister that I had a horrible year. But I keep it moving. I'm like, nope, I'm fine. Nope, I'm fine. And my body was
because
reacting.
you're having to hold a lot of hold it together.
Yes,
hold
yes,
your life, and
yes.
not just your life, but
Her
there's
life
others that
and
depend
monitoring
on you.
her, and oh, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize I was in a tower, burning tower. I didn't realize that. And tower meaning the tarot cards, number 16, tower, TOWR, where it's like the World Trade Center and it's it comes crumbling down. Many people had that experience this year. So did Mariah. The last day,
it's an opportunity for her to be less canned, right? It's an opportunity for her to actually, go out to some nightclubs, some small venues, and just sing.
Start over.
Right? To just like
prove to your people that you can sing again.
Enjoy the process of singing.
Good advice. She drinks when she's stressed. Let's take a look at that. Maybe that'll show up. She looked a hot mess. Sorry, they're apologizing to me because they see that I love her. But December said that she looked a hot mess. But did Dick Clark do this to her? Did
his ghost? Did Dick Clark's ghost come back to haunt Mariah Carey?
Who did this to Mariah? Let's take a look. Congratulations on your visa, G.S. Buckley. She had a visa the other day.
She got a visa in like one day.
Damn.
It's amazing. Amazing.
Ow.
No, it can, when you do it online, if you go to a foreign country, like I went to Turkey last year, it took like a day or two just to get a visa to go.
Oh, okay.
So
travel visa then.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's an easy visa.
Okay, so did Dick Clark ruin her? Like, are they truly to blame? Like she said. It's definitely a cover up.
You get the cover up?
Well, this is a cover up card. I just have to decide who the cover up is. Was the cover up Mariah? Or was the cover up Dick Clark?
You see her as the high priestess?
No, this is symbolic.
Oh.
This isn't her at all.
Because I get like the queen of wands for her.
Yeah, no doubt. She's an Aries. But this is symbolic of a cover up. Yeah, she's an Aries. March Aries, though, which is why she whines a lot.
But she likes to appear solid.
Yeah, but she's not.
In public.
Yeah, but she's not.
Well, I mean, doesn't she have
She's
a reputation
Pisces.
as a diva?
Unfortunately, she does, and that is what got displayed on the last day of the year. But when you watch her show,
the last few minutes of
the last few minutes of the last few seconds of the year. But
Yeah.
when you watch the show, she doesn't come across as a diva. She comes across as a very kind-hearted, non-combative person. And yet the last day was indicative of what people think of her, and I was saddened about that. She has childish energy. Look at this. She has childish energy. It was a collaboration, so it wasn't just Dick Clark. Guys, I'm going to agree with you on something. So listen to me very carefully. I do think that either champagne or wine was involved. I also think that a male, kept feeding her the wine or the champagne. I think that someone, and I think it's someone in her camp, may have helped Dick Clark Productions make her fall. I think it was both inside and outside.
Wow. So someone inside of her
Camp
her people
kept feeding
Right.
her some liquor. But I also think that Dick Clark Productions, the people behind the scenes, I think she made somebody mad. I think she did display some antics that they were just done with. And so between somebody at Dick Clark and somebody that fed her some liquor, I think it was like, it's almost like, I'm just going to sit here, and if she fails, she fails. So somebody at the helm of the control board, she had a problem with in productions. Watch. You're going to hear that. You're going to hear her say some of the details that went down prior. Somebody was not happy with her antics. But in addition to that, I feel like somebody fed her way too much. But it's somebody that she knew, somebody that she trusted. Where is that little dancer of hers? Who was that little pissy dancer of hers? You know what? It's funny you should say that because I really want to do a reading on her and that assistant because I'm not sure she's healthy for her. I forget what her name is. The Russian. I'm not sure she's healthy for Mariah. Somebody, Tanaka. Where's that? Stella. It's between Tanaka and Stella that ruined her. Helped ruin her. I'm concerned that Stella actually might be jealous of Mariah. It feels like a Selena type of situation with me, guys, with Mariah and Stella. That's what it feels like to me, and that this was like a murder, but instead it was her career.
Wow.
I'm going deep.
Yeah.
I'm going deep,
Yeah.
Jason. Stella, Selena, and Yolanda. Selena and Yolanda,
Stella's
to
her
me,
manager, Tanaka's
feel
the
like
singer.
Stella and Mariah. It feels like, and Mariah can't see it right now. Yes, Jason said the same thing. Jason, they're saying Mariah's career will be fine, and Jason feels the same way.
No, that's what I see with the kind of the outcome cards as far as, will she be ruined? It's like
No.
But there has to be kind of a new, like a relaunch or a new twist on, she can, excuse me, she just can't go out in kind of the
continue
same
to do this
manner. It's like she needs to tweak it, right? She
Well,
needs to find a new way of doing it.
To be honest with you, Whitney Houston couldn't come back with her vocals.
Well, she had, like, trashed her voice, hadn't she? Or did she still have
Well, then
the
what's
same...
Mariah's problem? Why is she lip syncing?
Well, it's what, 30 degrees out in New York, and
That's fair.
It's like,
And she was naked.
yeah. I mean, I can totally see where they, because they'll do that at the inauguration, too.
Yes.
Like for
Beyonce
presidents.
lip synced, and I predicted that. Check out that video, guys. Beyonce lip synced. I think it was either the first or second year of the inauguration for President Obama, and Beyonce came out and admitted it. She's like, "Yeah, I had to lip sync because it was cold."
Yeah, it can get too dicey as far as a performance there. And the expectations are so high. It's like,
yes.
I mean, I would prefer that everyone was just authentic and just did their thing.
But again, in a cold, it's not fair to have that expectation. So maybe something needs to be done in terms of Dick Clark Productions and the type of people that they hire. Like if you hire Fifth Harmony to sing, well, chances are 4 to 5 girls aren't going to make it anyway. So they can, jiggle up and down on the stage and do what they need to do. 4 to 5 girls aren't going to make it anyway. But Mariah's an icon.
You have those dance moves down. I just want to compliment you on. Have you thought about replacing the new girl, the one that just left?
I am considered an old broad.
What?
I am, Jason. And besides that, I twerk their little asses right off the stage.
See, Aretha said she wished she could have did a lip sync, right? But she's like a
right,
pro.
because Aretha was there, I think, the first year then.
Right.
Beyonce must have been there the second year.
Aretha, frankly, was a pro.
But here's the difference. Aretha came in the era where, first of all, she's gospel.
Where you had to actually
Where you had to, there was no digital stuff going on.
Yeah.
So you had to work your voice. Beyonce came along where digital is fair. No bees, please. No bees. She already admitted to lip syncing. But getting back to my Mariah, let me see if her and Stella are going to. Oh! 1 month. 1 month. You're going to hear something about Mariah and Stella having an explosive lawsuit type of explosion argument.
I mean, I see where Dick Clark, the people at Dick Clark, they're very kind of like not wanting to take any of the heat.
They're not, and they were pretty adamant, like we didn't do anything.
I mean, that's what I get with like this two of
So you're getting that Dick Clark had nothing to do with it. What's your emphatic prediction?
Again, I see this as Mariah there, where she was just kind of
stuck. She was stuck.
But she was in that place of like being either not caring or being unaware.
I saw that too.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just like the chips.
Just trusting.
Yeah.
The people that's supposed to do their job.
And that didn't happen.
So, do you think Dick Clark had anything to do with it? I say yes. What do you say, Jason?
I say that they're not copying to it, probably because of their own reputation and because it's their gig.
They have a long-standing reputation.
Yeah, it's like why?
With New Year's Eve.
Why do they have to like they can just like get someone else next year, right? As far as I don't think they care about.
But there's a lawsuit that's going to get filed.
Okay.
Somebody's going to file a lawsuit. I don't know if Stella's going to file a lawsuit against Mariah or if Mariah's going to file a lawsuit against Dick Clark, or are they all three of them just going to, is it like a bunch of rats running around, like I'm going to chase you, you're going to chase me, and I'm going to sue you, and you're going to sue me. Maybe they're all just going to sue each other. Yeah. Hi, J-Cat. Dick Clark is suing Mariah for defamation. They said that out loud. I don't know if they're going to. I know they said it out loud, but let's see who files. Because I think it's going to be like, I'll sue you, you sue me, me sue you, me sue you, you sue her.
It's all about countersuits anyway, just so that they...
Because no one wants to take the blame for this.
Yeah, they're looking for, a way to...
And Mariah's career was compromised. Come on. It was embarrassing.
But is she ruined, though? I no.
Well...
It's like a wardrobe malfunction, right?
No, that's a big night. At least with Janet and the wardrobe malfunction, somebody pulled that off of her. You know what I mean? Like, they knew what they were doing, the Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
God, was that Justin Timberlake?
Yes.
Back in the day?
Yes, it was Justin Timberlake.
Wow. And
Justin's career went on because he did apologize, and Janet's career got very, very stifled because she was like, I'm not apologizing.
And now she's a baby
machine.
machine.
And now we have a fake baby. Now we have her. She has her daughter's baby. I'm being really, really mean. I really am.
Oh my God.
I'm being mean. I think it's her daughter's baby. I think her daughter got pregnant and she was like, people don't even know you exist. And now I'll tell you what. How about if I take the baby and then we'll just say it's mine, and then I'll live over in Dubai or Saudi Arabia. And I will get fat because it's easy for me to get fat. Like, I have that body shape, so I'll just get fat. And then we'll claim the baby was born 15 months later.
You have thought this out. You have thought out all the details.
Spill the tea, Tracy. Spill the tea.
Yeah.
It's been over a year.
But people do that. Families do that to kind of save face.
They've always done that. It's an old pattern.
We're just talking about that. It's like my nephew. He almost fell under that pattern as well, except the only problem was because my sister was like 17 when she got pregnant.
Yeah.
But
wow. And back in the day, and this was in Alaska?
70s, yeah.
Small town of Alaska?
But he was born on January 1st, right? He was the first baby born in Alaska.
So it was recorded.
So the newspapers came in and they did a story. And then he was part of 5 generations.
Born on January 1st.
Born on January 1st, he was the Grand Marshal in the July 4th parade as the first baby born. There was no
7 months later.
There was no way, like, putting it.
Coming to the Green Man store. Truth be told, I love you for that. Okay, so I just looked at Mariah and Stella's relationship, right? So three people, Mariah's team are going to be completely happy when this relationship dissolves, period. period. Mariah thought she had a friend, but Stella is a magician and not in a good way. Stella's for Stella. This is going to get severed. I feel like it's going to get severed in a month's time. They're going to say it's over finances. Like, that's the complaint. It's not going to be over New Year's Eve. It's going to be like, we don't agree on money.
Yeah.
There is a big cover-up because it is about New Year's Eve. And Mariah will get victory. Who will get victory? Stella will get victory. Stella, not Mariah. Stella will get what she wants because Stella holds secrets. Stella holds secrets. She'll spill it. The Russian will spill it. Can't trust Putin. I didn't say you can't trust Stella. I said you can't trust Putin. That's true. We know that to be true. I didn't say you can't trust Stella. I said you can't trust Putin.
But are you equating Stella with Putin?
She's come to ruin us, the Americans. And Mariah is the beginning of Russia. It's like Russia, Putin, Trump, Stella, Mariah. Coming to ruin. I'm just going crazy. It's really funny. There's a big fight coming. There's a big verbal fight coming. Stella wants money. She wants to be able to solve. This might have been Stella's intention in the first place. She's like, you know what? I'll help the crazy bitch. But when all is said and done, she's going to help me. I will be filthy rich when all is said and done.
So she'll be getting what she wants.
She will be getting bank from Mariah. She has secrets about Mariah and that ex-fiance. By the way, I blame Stella for breaking up James, whatever his name is, her fiance. I blame Stella for that. Stella did that.
Was he a part of the show?
He
James?
was, but he demanded that they cut him from the show.
He demanded?
Yeah. When they broke up, he threatened the production company. He's like, take my footage out.
Oh boy.
But I blame Stella.
James Packer.
James Packer. Stella. You broke up Mariah and James Packard, and then you let little sloppy Tanaka come along and, finesse her, and you were laughing the whole time, Stella. Stella!
I get it.
Friends.
On the waterfront.
Stella! Stella did it.
Right.
Stella.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, but it's also on Friends. They did the same thing. Stella! No, Seinfeld. Not Friends, Seinfeld. The girl that plays Veep. She's really funny.
Julie Louise
Dreyfus. Yes. Stella! Stella did this.
Okay.
I hate her.
Stella. You
Stella.
hate her.
I don't like Stella.
No, I mean you hate her though. I mean you like if there's
Hate
one
is such
person.
a big word. Hate is a big. Stella! You ruined Mariah. You did it by yourself. Send this to Stella. She knows. She knows I know. All right, guys. I hope you had fun. This could be a movie. The Streetcar Named Desire. Great movie. Yes, she preyed on Mariah, and now she could give two shits if she's not employed by Mariah. Mariah will pay her well. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Let's wait to see how the lawsuit happens. 1 month. If it's not 1 month, it's a week, but it'll be fast. Will Mariah ever make a comeback? I think you meant to say. She should let it out.
Although combat is kind of
it's what's going to happen. That's really...
well, that's what I saw. Is that she needs to switch it up a bit and not be
Jason,
so technical.
It reminds me of the comedians. You know when the comedians come on board and they go to the comedy shops to engage their new material, but nobody knows that they're coming on.
Yes.
And that's what comedian. Then all of a sudden you get this great treat. Like that's what she should do.
So they go back to the street.
Yes, go back to the street.
They go back to the beginning kind of level, right? Mm-hmm. And just to again, like so that you know that she can perform, like for real, that she is a singer.
You know what? I don't think Mariah's a drunk. I think she got drunk that night. I don't think she's a drunk, and I'm sorry if I imply that, Mariah. I think Mariah got drunk New Year's Eve. I think somebody kept feeding her. Mm-hmm. I think that it was an inside job. I think it was either Stella or Tanaka, or Stella telling Tanaka.
And because New Year's Eve is such a
day of drinking.
Yeah, it's almost a non-issue if you have a drink in your hand or whatever. It's just
whatever.
Like it's kind of an expected thing.
Drink to keep warm. Yeah.
But when you go out,
Famous report. What did Famous report? What did Famous? Oh, tell me. What did Famous report? That she was drunk. Tell me that Mariah is a drunk. That Mariah is a drunk. Is a drunk. And her fiance, her ex-fiance abused her. Well, I don't know. Stella told the little nasty to give her drinks. Yeah, I believe it was really an inside job. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it had something to do with Dick Clark Productions as well. I think Mariah upset some engineer. And it was like, remember when we did that thing together and there was somebody sabotaging the whole thing the whole time? Remember? You can understand how that could happen. And that was on a small scale.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting. Very similar that could happen where Stella could have been similar.
Right. So it's like a consistent undermining.
Yes. Yes.
Until and she's the one who has to bear the brunt of the blame. Because she's the person who's fronting.
But Mariah keeps saying that on her show. She said, when something goes awry, they blame me. And she kept saying that.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
That's the end anyway. I'm so glad you guys just stick to us. Thank you for putting up with us for like 45 minutes. But it was entertaining. And you guys got a good read out of it. Love you too, G.S. Buckley. She's the headline. It always gets her fault. And she kept saying that.
Sure.
Thank you, Soul of London. 818-985-2010 to call Jason and Tracy for a reading like now. Like somebody's calling right now. Love you guys.
Happy
Soul
New Year.
of London should be a promoter. Don't worry, G.S. Buckley. We got Soul of London. Love you. Love you. Bye. Thank you, Jason. Hello? What's her name?